creators, and welcome to this special video of IS creations. Today, you will learn the principles to transform a 3D model in Blender with useful tips and wonderful shortcuts to improve your creator skills. The 3D model we are going to make is based on a philosophical dilemma of ancient times: an egg. This video is the start of the egg trilogy. Why an egg? And why a trilogy? You will see. I encourage you to watch all the videos until the end, since you will end up with live lessons, essential knowledge for making 3D models in Blender, curious facts about eggs, an incredible shader trick, a hashtag to share your egg creation with the world, a challenging egg hunt to win a golden treasure at the end. So watch the video carefully to find hints. And finally, philosophical dilemma of ancient times, mentioned on the first IS creations video. Which will it be? If I had seen a tutorial like this before, things will be different. Creator, take a seat and enjoy this experience. This is Eggy. Eggy? Why it isn't an egg, you may ask. Let's go to the beginning. Eggy was an incredible egg with a round, curved, fancy shape. Chunkier at the bottom than at the top. Inside of it, a pure, lovely, friendly, kind heart, brave and bold. One day, Eggy realized that something around it was different. They don't seem like me, said Word. Maybe I must change, Eggy assured. Since then, Eggy worked hard to fit in the perfect circular society. I said perfect because the circle is considered a perfect shape for its symmetry and to stand out society's paradigms. This period was tough for Eggy, but it finally did it. Now I will be happy, Eggy said to itself. What do you think will happen next? Eggy was happy, yet not for a long period of time. Eggy started to feel helpless, lonely, and embarrassed of itself. Now Eggy needs help to recover its original shape. What Eggy isn't lost is hope. Let's give Eggy a surprise. We're going to make it better. So here we are in Blender. The first thing you're going to see is this beautiful sharp cube, most known as default cube. For this time, we are going to delete it. Select the cube and press X on your keyboard. Then click on delete. Sorry cube, see you soon. Now it's time to call Eggy. Press Shift A to add a new object. Go to Mesh, or click the capital letter on your keyboard, in this case M, and select UV Sphere. Hi Eggy, what's up? Eggy seems sharp. Let's turn it smooth. Select Eggy, right-click, Shade Smooth. You can turn it flat again by selecting Shade Flat. But Eggy doesn't want that, right? All this time, we have worked in the Layout Workspace. Each workspace has a variety of windows and tools. This is the 3D Viewport, where your 3D objects, cameras, lights, and other cool stuff will be. Next to it is the Collection panel, where you can organize your scene. At the bottom right is the Properties panel, useful to modify data and add awesome effects. Finally, the Timeline, in charge of displaying your animation over frames. It's a time controller. If you think this is all, there is a tiny button at the top left of the screen. These are edit modes. Instead of switching between workspaces, you can call them here. If Blender were a universe, The workspaces will be galaxies, the editor windows will be solar systems, the tools inside each solar system will be planets, and the editor modes would be a portal or a black hole that connects galaxies. Finally, as the Law of Divine Oneness states, everything is connected. All works together as a team. And why I'm referring to universe in this egg tutorial? Because the egg is the symbol of creation and the beginning of the universe. Do you hear that, Eggy? You represent the creation, birth of the universe. What other curious facts do you know about eggs? Please, write them in the comments below. It is amazing to hear from you. I will ask you, creator, what do you think we need to make Eggy smoother? If you have the answer, probably you know how to use Blender. But if not, here it is. Do you remember the Properties panel where you can modify data and add awesome effects? This blue range is the modifier properties. Here's a large number of modifiers you can play with. However, we are only going to use one. It is called Subdivision surface. And the shortcut is Ctrl plus the number of subdivisions you want. For example, in this tutorial, we are going to use 2 subdivisions. So the shortcut will be Ctrl+2. And that's it. Our geometry is subdivided. If you want to apply this effect, click on the arrow and select Apply. Sometimes it's helpful to don't apply the modifier since you can edit it later. And enable or disable it to speed up your viewport performance. So we are going to leave it as it is. To watch what the modifier does to your object, press twice the screen icon here. When it's blue, it enables the modifier in the viewport. The same happens with the render button. When it's up, it doesn't appear on your render. Before moving up to the next workspace, there are a few hotkeys you need to know. It's important to notice that shortcuts are displayed at the bottom right of the screen if you need them. Use the middle mouse button to orbit around the viewport or drag the top right axis. Hold Shift while dragging the middle mouse button to pan side to side. Hold Alt and click the middle mouse wheel or drag the right hand icon. To zoom in and out, roll the mouse wheel. Hold Ctrl, press the middle mouse button and move the mouse up, down, or use the right lens icon. Access to Orthographic View by using your numpad keys, pressing Alt while dragging the middle mouse button to a side, or by clicking the right grid icon. Transform your object by using the Tools panel or the following hotkeys. Press G to move, R to rotate, S to scale, to cancel an action right-click, and to allow it left-click. You can use the transformation key followed by an axis and a number. For example, press SX1 to scale the object by 1 on the x-axis. You can replace the axis key with the middle mouse button. Press G, middle mouse click, 1. Access the camera by pressing 0 on your numpad. Click on the left camera icon, or select View, Cameras, Active Camera. Exit from the camera view with the middle mouse button. There it is! Thanks for waiting, Eggy. Let's move on to the Modeling Workspace. If in the layout we have seen the object, in the Modeling Workspace, we are going to see its structure, the mesh. Wow, here it is! How do you feel, Eggy? To zoom up, geometry is made up of vertices. The union of vertices forms an edge, and the union of edges makes faces. As a result, you have 3 levels of editing, going from general face to detailed vertices. On the left side, you can see a variety of tools that we are going to cover in depth in the next tutorials. Now, I want you to pay attention to one specific button. It made my day and helped me to achieve greater results in less time. Therefore, I'm sure it will help you too. This tool is called Proportional Editing. For access to proportional editing, press O on your keyboard or press this tiny circle icon at the top of your screen. You can see it's active when it's blue. It means it's on. It's time for what we have waited for. Let's turn Eggy into an egg. Are you ready, Eggy? Click on the top vertex and press G. Notice that your mouse changed to a circle. Mini challenge. Pause the video and move Eggy's top by 1 on the Z-axis. Avoid pressing enter or the left mouse click at the end. Did it? Awesome! Remember the shortcut? Press G to graph, select Z for the axis, and finally the number. In this case, 1. And that's it! At this point, you may ask what this circle does. This circle controls the influence of your action. You can increase it or decrease it by rolling the mouse wheel. Let's increase it until it looks like an egg. Keep in mind to press left click to confirm your action. Okay, scale it a little bit at the top. Eggy, are you okay? No, Eggy, don't say that. Eggy, have you realized you're an egg again? Oh, Eggy, that's why the special ingredient is often depicted as an egg. By asking for help, Eggy received it. With time and effort, it finally succeeded. It became an egg once again. No matter what, the shell is the only thing I shall care about, Eggy thought. However, as it lay there in its shell, something fell out. It couldn't shake the feeling that there was something missing. A secret ingredient it was not aware of. One that makes Eggy feel alive is the color, the white yolk. Yolk is the physical. Let's go to the next tutorial, where you will understand the vital trick to make your 3D model come to life. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to create more wonderful content for you, creator. Thank you, and see you on the next ice creations video.